This rubber strip was coming off the rear bumper. You can see where it had gone badly rusted and sort of swollen. So that was falling off and ground off the heads, a bit like a nail head. I used a protective plate that goes over the head just to hold it out. Most of them were rusted, so it was easy to do, but those that were loose, like this one, just so that I didn't end up grinding the actual bumper. So ground it off until there was no head left, and then, because they were rusted, just a question of tapping it through so it falls out. The T-bolts had gone very rusty and had swollen. Now in actual, so they were no good, so they all had to come out. They were just rusty to pieces, and it had caused the strip to actually have a few little bows all at their fixing points on the Porsche. I'm just placing these cupboard connectors, slotting them in, maybe helping them in with a screwdriver. And then I'm going to, there's a piece of wood underneath, I'm just going to tap them down, because this is swollen quite a lot where the original connectors were in. And hopefully that will hold it, and it won't matter, because I'm going to attach some silicone sealant to the top part of this. When the connection's made, that's plastic, these are stainless steel, and so it shouldn't rot out again. And then I'll move on to the next one, and so on. Maybe somebody can find the right T-bolts to go in here, but I couldn't on eBay. And then I'd already got these from some previous work in the kitchen. Contacted Porsche. They sell the rubber strip for the rear bumper, but it comes with the T-bolts already integrated, and obviously at probably vast expense. You can probably get plastic nuts that fit these, but for some reason, although they're an M6, I had to run them through an M6 die because the nuts wouldn't go on properly. They were binding. Originally, when I found the T-bolts were all rusted and deforming the rear rubber strip, I took it off and I thought I might do, as our American friends would say, a rear bumper rubber strip delete and put in some reversing sensors. However, I then decided that I would put the rubber strip back with a little bit of effort. I've lined up where all the plastic bolts would go, and it's definitely fitting back closer, more flush. The white bits there, that's Tipex, because I'm going to put reversing sensors on, drill through the rubber, and I just wanted to make sure that I didn't drill exactly where the mounting points were. As you can see, the mounting bolts have come through far enough, plenty far enough. The problem I've come across is that I can't get my hands through this gap
in order to put the nuts on the plastic bolts. So I'm going to have to undo the two bumper mounting points. In my case, not only are the two bumper bolts, but there are these two bolts holding the toast rack part of the bumper in place on the left and right hand side.
With the rear bumper and toast rack removed, it's a lot easier to do up those bolts that were at the back of the black bumper strip. I'm pleased with how it went on. It's not perfect, the fit. There's still a bit of a space there, but it's a lot better than it was. Otherwise, that's it.